Hey everybody, if you don't know me, my name is Laura Harris and I am a writer and a mom of two and a wife, and I just love being on this Facebook page talking to you guys in print, but I'm doing something a little different today with Facebook Live because I want you to hear from me, straight from me. This has been a message on my heart for the last 2 years, and I want everyone to know, Lisa, you're the best. Thank you so much for being here. I love how you support other moms. You are just so encouraging. I want to encourage you guys today because if you've ever felt overwhelmed, you're breathing oxygen. We've all reached those points where we're just like, oh my goodness, life has just spun way too fast. I wasn't trying to go this fast, and now it's overwhelming. And I want to just leave you with 2 really practical tools that can help you today to evaluate and maybe recalculate how your day is going, how your life is going. So real quick, I want to tell you there's this funny stigma about balance, and it feels a lot of people say it's impossible. Don't even try. You can't achieve balance. And I don't think you really can, in the sense that it's Mount Everest. You can't climb to the top of it and all of a sudden you have now become a balanced person. However, what you can do is what I've discovered. I see balance as a compass as you're walking on the trails in the woods, and sometimes you get off course and you realign. That's how I see it. It's not perfect, but you just keep moving and it helps you. And at least for me, it's helped me a lot with a really big, ugly word 2 years ago when I found myself on the verge of depression. And I just stumbled into that. I had no idea that was me. It was a silent struggle that was very numbing. And I realized in the middle of it, what's at stake if you don't try to fix a feeling of overwhelmingness or stress or whatever, or depression? What's at stake? And I saw my joy was just vanishing. I was going to quit my career, give up on my dream. I was just started thinking really toxic thoughts like, this will never get better. I'm the worst mom ever. No other mom struggles like this. Well, guess what? Those have a lot of untruth in them, don't they? So the thing I did was I finally faced my fear, my guilt, and I just admitted that I needed help. And I got support. In the last 2 years, I have been assembling tools into my toolbox. I've been writing a book about that. I've been doing blog posts about it, asking you guys questions, other moms questions, trying to just figure out how can we help ourselves and each other? How can we lift each other up as moms to find a healthier balance in life? And so 2 ways that I did that I want to leave with you. They are to evaluate your internal and your external circumstances. For example, your internal, I've already described a little of that, but man, my internal monologue when I'm discouraged and overwhelmed is quite toxic and quite negative. Man, that's stuff I was telling myself. You're the worst. You're a failure. Your kids deserve a better mom. No other moms struggle with this. This will never get better. If you took a pen and paper or your notes app on your phone and started to write out word for word what you were really thinking in those moments, read it back to yourself, and I bet you will be shocked. Because at least for me, I looked at it differently. I realized I would never say that to somebody. I would never want my children to grow up and be that parent who just thinks that about themselves and never gets help and never reaches out. Man, that would be really, that would be the worst. So that's the first thing. Check in with your internal dialogue. Check in. And this is a recurring thing. You just check in. What triggers are going on in there? What things are you thinking about? And the way to combat those negative thoughts for me has been with truth. And here's a really good example. Quote of my bad dialogue. You're a bad mom. Now, what's the truth? Man, you know what? I'm pretty tired today, but I'm really going to try my best. I'm not perfect, but I'm really going to try my best today. Okay? That's the truth. The truth is healing. It really is. And so what's the second thing? We've got the internal check in with your internal and now external, because busyness comes with being a mom. There's your children are an external factor, your schedule. What practical steps can you take in your week? What are some things? For example, have you committed to too many things right now in your life? It's so easy for me to say yes to so many good things, but I might burn out and miss the great thing that's coming down the road. Is this a season, temporary, quote, like, think temporary? Is this a season where you do need to just scale back a little bit? Even if you look around at all these other moms and you see them in the fast lane and you're frustrated, you think, what's wrong with me? You might just be in a season where you need to just dial it back a little bit. I've been there for sure. There are so many other things you can ask yourself, but that's examples of external, what kinds of things that you can do to help yourself. And another big one, the groundbreaking one, do you need to seek help? Do you need to just go talk to somebody, your husband, a trusted friend? Go to talk to a licensed professional about some of these symptoms and feelings you're experiencing. There's no shame in you finding a healthy balance, for sure, because like I said, you want your kids to grow up and learn to do the same thing, and you are modeling that for them, and it's okay. So what I did to help me the most with that lately is I have put together a checklist for myself of ways that just those things that I check in. I assembled that so that I can mentally check back with myself and say, how am I doing? What have I just checked in on too many things? Am I too busy? Like those kinds of things, instead of me wallowing in self-guilt and discouragement. It's easy to do, so easy. I check with that, and that helps me evaluate, oh my goodness, man, I've been really busy. I probably should dial back a little bit, or whatever it is. That checklist is something I still use, honestly, just this week. And you know what I did? I was super discouraged about something, and my friend and I met for coffee, and it was amazing. So I use it for myself, and I have it now as a gift to give to any of you guys who think that would be a resource that you can use in your day-to-day. It's a 3-page downloadable PDF. And the cool thing is I added at the bottom of it blank spaces for you to fill in your own questions, because your checklist will be different than mine. The things you want to check in on, you can print it off and hang it up somewhere. You can save it on your phone, your computer, etc. So that resource, I'm going to include a link in the description here of this video for you to get that. And so just in full transparency, like I said, I'm writing a book about this. And so this is a community I'm growing of moms, like-minded moms who are going through some of this. So if you do want the checklist, it's absolutely yours free. But I plan to create more resources like that, more free guides and tidbits like that. And so by getting the checklist, you would be added to my email list, where I will be producing more mom-to-mom encouragement. And I just want that to be full transparency too, because like I said, we're in this together. I have so many things I want to share with you. And likewise, I love hearing back from you guys. So I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I'll drop the link in the comments where you can get the checklist, and just be encouraged that this isn't over, and every discouraged mom can find hope. All right. I hope you guys have a good day.